Good morning, Beau. What are you doing on the floor?
Well, it's Sunday morning, August 17th, 2025. Time is 5:55 and 54 seconds a.m. and the climate is 61 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a crazy person on the levee that's doing strange repeats. And so hopefully that's not going to interfere with the start of our morning walk. There's Beau. She and I are just starting out here on the morning poop walk. You can see the gentleman there doing whatever the hell that is that he's doing. Anyways. All right, looks like Beau's setting up for the first poop of the day. Right there on the side of the levee. It's a good spot. The first poop of the day's in the bag. We've reached the Rotary Club Centennial Park. And you'll notice this cougar statue has gone missing again, coinciding with the start of Washington State University there, where the mascot is the cougar. So my guess is some local boosters boosted it for whatever reason. We hope to see it returned someday. I remember Andrea Euphrat used to really enjoy that cougar statue and the fact that it sometimes goes missing. Yeah, I probably should explain. Andrea Euphrat is the lady we started making these dog videos 4 years ago. She's always had, it's a bird, golden retrievers. And she was always interested in Beau's activities. Hold up, Beau. Beau, stop. Well, here we are, Squirrel Alley, home to the famous Fingernail Outdoor Concert Pavilion. I'll give you a good look right here. And for reference, my friend Tom Lansdale, the D is silent, is the devilishly handsome bass player. And singer gal is Kathy with the long legs. And Bob would be the drummer. He used to work at Christ the King, the Catholic school and church. There's the first squirrel right there. Hey, Beau. Beau. See him? Too slow, Beau. Yeah, we're looking at the same group of squirrels from yesterday, right there, congregating around those 3 trees. They always seem to know when Beau's coming. Yeah, I probably shouldn't let Beau jump at such a height anymore. But there's a squirrel in that stump that's now in that tree. Beau, to your right. Beau. Beau. Let's see if she picks up the scent. That's a German Shepherd coming up on us. I think his name's Beau. That's pretty good. Yeah, we think the German Shepherd is going the same direction we're going. He hasn't circled back yet. He does the same thing that Beau does, is stalking the squirrels. And Beau right now is smelling for food scraps in all likelihood. It's a weekend, so odds are there are chicken bones out here in the park. We just don't want to find them. There's a controversial elephant slide. The park place dog just woke up, and the German Shepherd is kind of blocking our path. Beau did not take any water, and so we're going to loop around on leash protocols. We're taking a little detour. The park place dog made it to the fingernail, had his poop, and now they're headed back. This is Filipino cuisine. Huh, is it? Spicy adobo. What the hell is that? That looks spicy. Well, now we're sitting here at the Bark Self-Serve Pet Wash Company. I think Rudy goes there once in a while. We're in a holding pattern on an interesting kind of spiral staircase, which we've never noticed before. Waiting on the Park Place dog to go back to bed. And hoping to get back down there in Squirrel Alley for a couple more squirrel opportunities. Hey, Beau. Kitty cat. Well, all the squirrels went to tree, I guess. Yeah, there's some by the water there, but I want to bring Beau down there. All right, Beau. Sorry. We'll try again tomorrow, or Tuesday, I guess. To your left, Beau. Don't do it, don't do it. Well, now we're headed back on leash protocols. Adobo is the national dish of the Philippines. It means in Spanish, marinade. Consists of marinated meats and seafoods, and then browned in oil, and then dunked in vinegar and braised, served with rice. Well, the time now is 7:45, which means a high time for a morning power nap. Got the room chilled for that purpose. I'm gonna just recharge our batteries. Okay, just figured out something on the dog video here. I've been working on the computer for about an hour and a half, but we have an activity, and Beau knows it. So let's get her loaded up. Well, here we are at Chase and Simba's house. We're bringing Beau here to go swimming. Chase is still very excited. Beau's running for her life and virtue there. Whoa! Nice job, Beau. Nicely done, Chase. Now leave her alone. Don't do it, Chase. Nice job, Beau. Nice job, Chase. Hey, it's Samson. Oh, I just hit Samson in the head. Colorado Don just come and brought a bunch of new swim toys. Unfortunately, I've ruined these dogs with the large latex toys. What's going on down here? All dogs want to live with Dave.
Right? You gotta go back up on the platform, baby.
Nice job, Beau.
One at a time, you guys. One way it works.
So behind the scenes, Colorado Don just got soaked by Simba there.
Oh boy, Dad.
Simba! No, I get 4 dogs. Ow! Simba! Nice job, Beau.
Simba! Hey! Simba! Where's Simba? Come on, Samson.
Nice job, Beau.
Come on. Samson, here. Samson, here. Come on.
I think there might be too many toys in the pool.
Let's get it.
Nicely done, guys. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Now Chase wants to get out because Beau's out.
Yep. We're getting out of here. Poor Chase. We don't like to stay very long when Beau's in her estrus because of out of respect for Chase. You can see how excited he is. Well, that's about it for the day. We're gonna spend some quality time here on the couch and then hit the big sleep. Come up. Well, come on up, Beau. What the hell you doing? Come up. I've been throwing toys at her for several minutes now. Go get the rabbit. Come on up. It's cold in here. Yeah, I ended up having to get the rabbit back for her pillow and her little furry dinosaur. I think it might be time for a walk. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Beau. Good morning.
Well, it's Monday morning, August 18th, 2025. It's 5:30 a.m. and the climate is 60 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. We're out here with Beau on the banks of the muddy and toxic Columbia River. Just starting out on our morning poop walk. Looking for Rudy. Well, the first poop of the day is in the bag. Well, we're not making good time. Kind of holding back in case Rudy's around that second corner. so we can meet him on the other side. Gotta go pick up a poop bag from the first out and back, right past the watering hole there. Yeah, we definitely are on the trail of Rudy, and the trail is fresh. We don't see him, but we suspicion that he is yonder on the wood section of the walk. Well, here we are at the first water break. I guess I'll give you a tick update. And that update is there are none on Beau after coming down and doing the loop last Thursday. It looks like the poop ferry does exist, because that's where I left that poop bag. Beau, come on, because we're doing the loop. There is one other poop that we're mindful of that we got to pick up right by the bridge area, but I've located it. And we'll grab it on the way out. So now we just completed the first out and back. Sorry, we just completed the first out, and now we're headed back. And then we're gonna hang a left and see if we can run into Rudy. You see that, Beau? I thought I seen lightning. I wasn't paying 100% attention like I never do. Lightning in these parts is quite rare. But climate change is real. And the state of Washington, where we live, is doing something about it. High motor fuels taxes. We believe that the science teaches us that making it economically inconvenient to drive regular cars and trucks will change the climate. They also do that in California, in Oregon, and New York, Maryland, New Jersey, I believe. Those are the scientific states. In no way is it correlated to proto-Marxism. Okay, I guess I was mistook about the lightning. That's interesting, though, that I would even think that there would be lightning. Now we're on the bike path, hoping to run into Rudy. The hazards here are that hole in the fence that either the migrants or the Californians cut last year, and also cyclists and scooter man. So I always have to kind of turn around at times just to keep the eye out for them hazards. So much for the drama. We're about to run into Rudy, but Beau had to itch her butt. I guess today we're going to showcase April and Edna. Those are the ladies that walk Rudy every morning, pretty much. Well, April does every morning. Not quite sure Edna's schedule. Try not to have people in these dog videos, but the last couple weeks with my little brother and my childhood friend Brian, and even Dave Warren and Colorado Don have been kind of making the videos. So those are the early morning ladies. Oh. And here's the migrant crossing. Hey, Rudy!
Today, so maybe what? Leave the house at 5:15. Gosh, it's so late. I know. And I wouldn't
Or
think
leave the
about
house
it.
at 5 and then get here at 5:15.
Yeah.
You know. Let's go, guys. Trying to get the ladies to do a slightly later start time so we don't have to walk in the dark. Yeah, it looks like Beau just had a 3/4 of a Costco bone, which I'm suspicioning is right there on the path. I think it must have fallen out of Edna's pocket. Or maybe Rudy had it and he dropped it, but it definitely was one of them Costco treats. Not a chicken bone. You don't get chicken bones out here on the bike path. Yeah, we'd like to use Rudy and Chase as a gauge of the progression of Beau's estrus. Chase, among all of our dog friends that are male, which is nearly every single one of them, is the only one that's not fixed. I don't like that word. You don't fix your dog by castrating them or giving them puppyhood hysterectomies. I don't do that in Europe. You only do it in America, primarily because of the science that I was talking about earlier, I guess. The golden retriever lives on average 2 years longer in Europe and the United Kingdom of Great Britain, Scotland, and Ireland than they do in North America and in the United States. I'm not sure what the Canadians do. My guess is their science is probably even worse. And the reason why that is screwing with your dog's hormones at a young age. Unnecessary surgeries and such. I guess we're waiting on the ladies. Time for the second water break. This is where we do it. Seriously, Rudy? Well, now we just made the second turn on the out and back. Hey, don't go down there. All right, the first cyclist of the day. Hold up, Beau. Second potential hazard on the bike path is a citizen coming up on us. No dog. I wonder if the white dog is out this morning. The time is 6:15. They're usually out here around 6. We don't know where they go, what route they take. But it does seem like they start out on the bike path. Yeah, we don't see the white dog, which is good. Now we're making our way back to the original gravel path. Do a little bit of poop management. We're waiting on Beau.
You okay? What happened?
Beau, get your butt up here. Come on. Yeah, Edna back there just explained to Beau that she's out of treats. That sort of thing does not make Beau happy for sure. Although she looks pretty happy there for whatever reason. Well, we're back at the coalface. Time is 7:23 a.m. and the climate is 64 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be a long day. We're running a couple of different experiments today. Beau's not helping. She's going to lounge most of the day is my expectations. So my work colleagues have reported there's a new baby rabbit here at the test site. And Beau's sitting here in the shop looking out the door to see if she can see that baby rabbit. Well, we had to do a little extra work this evening. Now we're fixing to obviously spend a little time on the couch. The day went by real fast for sure, which is good. We're just trying to get through the horrid month of August. Okay.
Good morning, Beau. Good morning. You look awful snug.
Well, it's Tuesday morning, August 19th, 2025. It's 5:30 a.m. and the climate is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. That there is Beau. She's a golden retriever. Has been living with me for 6.5 years now. And she and I are just starting out on the morning poop walk. Oops. Well, the first poop of the day is in the bag. Kind of snuck up on me. Well, we've arrived at Squirrel Alley. I think that's shocking. Botticelli, yeah. I sent Beau ahead to say hello. You can hear some of the commotion actually. We're looking at the side of the Fingernail outdoor pavilion. Good morning. Good morning, Jock. Good morning, Botticelli. And there's Atlas. Oh, food scraps right there. That's what Beau was actually going to pick that up. What Beau was looking for. Their nose. Normally I don't pick up park trash, knowing that that's the job of the local government, which exists to take care of us in all things. But I don't want food scraps lying around for other dogs. I'm happy I happened across it. Okay, there's a lot of traffic now here in the area. I don't know why, including that truck. Everyone's starting out their day, I guess. Now, the only two remaining questions of the day is whether there are any squirrels out this hour and if Beau will take water. We'll worry about the water on the way back. Oh, hold up, Beau. Yeah, I thought it was a Park Place dog, but it's just a gentleman up there. Actually, the first documented use of the new outdoor fitness area, which is nice because the city elders put that up for the community because the local government cares about the fitness of the citizenry. Okay. We're just rounding the southwest corner of the community center. This is a turnaround spot. Potential, yeah, there's a squirrel there. It's the first squirrel of the day. First squirrel of the week. That was the second poop of the day, but the bag toss, it hit the damn tree. But we're quite grateful it didn't stay in the tree, which has been known to happen at one time. Hey, Beau, we're not here to aimlessly wander. Come on back. All the squirrels are awake now. You don't want to go down by the river, though, unfortunately. Not this time of year. The late bad season is when the blue-green algae, actually the correct term nowadays is cyanobacteria. For some reason the health department informs us they prefer cyanobacteria. He said something like formerly known as blue-green algae. I think it's the same thing. Completely ineffectual whistle command there. Typical. We're gonna head back, it looks like right through the new park and play structure, past the controversial elephant slide there. Yeah, she sure is walking slow. There's a squirrel. To your right. Not too slow, Beau. Yeah, a big black dog walked by, so we had to pull off that squirrel. Now we're gonna attempt to water Beau here. Too slow, Beau. Seriously. Good morning, Mr. Squirrel. Seriously, Beau? You don't have all morning. Sorry, Beau, I think I scared him up the tree there. Well, I'm back from my late start fitness journey day. Now we got to get into the office and take the dog with us. Well, back at the coal face. The time is 8:22 a.m. and the climate is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I hope that baby rabbit is not wandering around the grounds. Yeah, he's not out though. The time now is 10:25. We're out here in the back 40 with Beau. I think she might be looking for the other rabbit. It turns out she did visit with the baby rabbit yesterday. That power cable you're looking at, I hauled underneath that conduit 22 years ago. Still there. That's a job well done. Well, it's quitting time. We can't get the dog loaded out though. I got my colleague Steve helping to no avail.
Come on, Beau. There are no rats. There are no rats here. Come on, Beau. Let's go. Come on, Beau. Come on.
Beau, come on.
Go get the ball. Go get the ball.
That's not likely to work.
No. Come on, Beau.
Maybe throw the ball into the parking lot.
There we go. Oh. Go get it.
Nothing.
There we go.
I threw the ball back when she wasn't looking, but it's just making things worse. Now load up.
Load up, Beau.
Load up.
Load up, Beau. Come on.
Nice job, Beau. Whoops. Didn't mean for the flash to be on there. This is better. Well, it's my dad's birthday today, so we're going to highlight him and the magnificent portrait that I have of him before we put the dog to bed here. Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, it's August 20th, 2025. It's 5:30 a.m. and the climate is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. We're out here with Beau this morning, just starting our morning poop walk. That there's Beau. She's the one that's going to be doing the pooping. Now, interestingly enough, we are known to be on the trail of Rudy. That's his poop bag of the morning there. You can tell by the distinctive high knot in the bag. Two ways to tie a large format poop bag. One is the knot low down by the pile of poop. That's what I prefer. And April, who's Rudy's roommate, she prefers the high knot for whatever reason. It's interested me for many years, the way she does her poop knotting. Okay, looks like Beau's setting up for her first poop of the day right there. Yep. The first poop of the day is in the bag. We do have a citizen coming up on the bike path over there, pushing something. Could be luggage. You do see that out here. Hopefully, hey, Beau, don't do it. Beau. Correction, it's not luggage, it's a baby in a baby carriage. Could be an animal, like a dog. Sometimes folks will do that. If the dog is older, but he or she still wants to enjoy nature, you can actually repurpose a baby carriage for that activity. That's not Rudy's scent. That's the scent of a rabbit that Beau's on right there. You can take my word for it. Although to a dog, I bet this entire walk smells heavily of Rudy. He's out here every morning, rain, shine, or snow, even on the, oops. Give you a look at this stance. Goes on the knife edge right there. Interesting. She likes to pop up on these rocks, just elevate her position. When she's looking for Rudy. Time for a water break. Nice job, Beau. She might have taken that water a little too fast. A little bit of foamy vomit. I've been watching her pretty much all morning. She hasn't eaten anything off, to my knowledge. Could be rabies. Okay, she looks more normal, if you're gonna call a dog like Beau normal. I think she just drank that water a little too fast. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on it. It's always distressing to see your dog foaming like that. Now, she will vomit once every couple months, just after enjoying a meal too quickly sometimes, or like the last time I think was peanut butter, which is strange. Yeah, trying to think of the last time I vomited. This is interesting, maybe. Now, I have vomited in my youth, long ago, when I was matriculating in college, of course. But the last time I vomited was the night before my emergency appendectomy, which is a couple years ago. hope I didn't jinx myself in terms of vomiting on a go-forward basis. No, keep moving, Beau. Come on. The dude with the baby carriage is coming back our way, which is not optimal. Beau! Beau! Beau, here! Okay, now we're going to attempt to walk at a 1.5 clip. Just to avoid any potential mental health issues might be behind us. I'm not sure. It could be legitimate outdoor excursion with a baby carriage for whatever reason, or it could be a mental health issue. And mental health is real. In fact, it's realer than anthropomorphic climate change, where absolutely no correlation could be made between atmospheric worldwide CO2 levels and anything except for crop yields. There's no other correlation that could be observed in nature. This is why Western governments have to model it and not observe it. Western governments are concerned about our future, and they want our future to be grim, expensive, soulless, heartbreaking, pre-industrial, and depopulated. We see a light up green collar and a golden blur ahead of us. There's only one thing that means. That means Rudy. And Beau knows it. And there's a cyclist. This is not going to go too good. Beau, hold up, Beau, here. Hey, Rudy. Scooter man. You can see Rudy had himself a haircut. He's looking awful svelte, if that's the right word. Look at that dog. Magnificent. Now it turns out Edna come out here at 4:45 a.m. and did the loop once and then come back for Rudy. She does a lot of mileage per day, and this single loop isn't that much. About 2.5 miles, I think. Figured she did something like that. Oh, And she was the poop fairy from that poop we left out on that rock last Thursday that we tried to retrieve on Monday. It was missing, but she's the poop fairy on that deal. My baby brother, Travis, says poop fairies aren't real, but what does he know on the subject? Okay, here's the water break. Yeah, the water break is concluded. And now we're headed on back. So far, this is boding well. I don't see any excessive interest in Beau from Rudy. She might have turned the corner on her estrus. Chase did a full day hunger strike on Monday after seeing Beau for 30 minutes or so on Sunday because he was forlorn and lovesick. And of all the dogs, male dogs, he's the only one that's not wrecked by castration. They call it fixed in North America, but it's really not fixing anything. There's the update on the baby carriage dude. Could be he's accessing the migrant crossing, doing something along the fence line there. It's not going to matter. We have Rudy with us, so if something happens, we have Rudy. We do not want to get into a tussle this early in the morning, but you never know what you're going to get when you're out in nature. Rudy, you ready to rumble? Over here, Beau. A visual observation indicates there's no baby in the carriage. It's a rucksack. But we passed without incident. Somebody's coming in pretty fast. Could be Raymond. Rudy, come here. Beau! It's not Raymond. There are actually two cyclists that were moving at an impressive clip. And they were elderly too. So good on them. I don't think at that age I'd be able to muster that kind of speed on a bicycle. I don't ride bikes anymore since I got Beau. Get your butt down, Beau. Well, the second poop of the day for Beau's in the bag. Well, we're back at the coalface. Time is 7:21 a.m. and the climate is only 65 degrees. Having difficulty getting Beau out of the rig, though. Well, here's an inside look of our new shop. The time is 11:30 and the climate is 83 degrees Fahrenheit. We're out here stretching our legs. Whoops. And some of us are going to the bathroom. Now this is interesting. This appears to be a new, fresh, dead bird. We're gonna have a look. Yeah, you can tell most of the body is still attached. You see the beak and head there. Normally the birds will die here because of the poisoning, and then other birds will come and eat most of it and leave the head and beak. We think it's other birds that do it. And don't know much about birds. My mom does, of course, but I think it's a semi-cannibalistic bird situation out here in nature. But birds is not our main concern this late morning. Our concern is rabbits. So Beau's out here looking for any trace of the rabbits. There's a new baby rabbit out here. And Beau's seen him a couple days ago, actually. Well, it's quitting time again. Today I have 2 colleagues helping. Looks like Beau is going to load out here pretty easy. You want to get the other? Okay, load up. Load. Nice job, Beau. Didn't need clay. Well, we're back home now. This is the reverse process, trying to get Beau out of the rig. Kind of the same thing. You can see how she's eyeballing me there. Don't eyeball me, Beau. Okay. Well, it's another day about to be in the books. Well, go on now.